City boy with it. City boy with it. Oh, what's your promo?
That's a good fucking question, buddy.
What's going on, guys?
Stimulate. What up?
We're just talking.
Yeah, exactly. Having a whole meeting.
Not having a random visit, and the camera's a little
sauce. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a previous show. What's going on here?
Inception.
There we go. All right, cool.
Ace Nito was popping, yo. Mr. Sandman Griffin, what up, man?
We are here.
Shout out to everybody in town for A3C.
Oh, that's right. A3C is this week. Man, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of UnQuantized Podcast. We are your hosts.
Hey.
I am Young Sound Oracle. To the right of me is the homie Triz. Yes, we are killing him.
Yeah, that's the wrong tag.
That's all right.
I don't want that associated with me.
Hey, man, we was gone for a week.
Gone for a minute.
But now we back
with the jump off.
We back with the jump off like Lil Kim.
Shout out to the BT Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. We definitely gotta talk about that.
I like how the screen just
that's a long loop, man.
Just reset.
Who's in the building, man? Who we got in the building?
Let's
see Beach Music is in here, I believe. Alright, man, we might as well get into the theme song.
Hey, shout out to Young Chambers.
Yes, sir.
Tune in on Instagram or YouTube to build with the producer community. Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Hey.
Alright, Ace Nito is in the building. What's good? Let's say what's up to a couple of our friends. Collie Weeds is in here. Newly converted from Reason over to Ableton. That's the guy.
Yeah.
You already the MVP of the show, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one. It took a while. Fishing Live, she's in here. What's happening?
Collie Weeds, was he the one that was at A3C?
Yep.
And he said something? Yeah.
Yeah, he was waiting for
Welcome, man.
He's waiting for you to come out the parking garage with the smoke.
Hey, welcome, man. I'm glad you came to realize what was going down. Ableton. I mean, damn, I don't know where I'm at, bro. Cause I've been FL gang the past
Yeah, but you're still.
I still, bruh. When it comes to making melodies, I still love Ableton. It's just everything else I would do with Fruity Loops.
If you had to get a tattoo of Ableton or Fruity Loops to wear for the rest of your life, at this point, which one would you get?
I mean, I'm vegan, so the fruit might kind of go, but the Ableton logo is a little bit. I'm gonna have to go with Ableton. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's all I care about. No sound. Oh shit, we ain't got no sound, bro.
Oh snap!
Oh, we did a lot. We did a whole lot. Hey man.
Don't.
It's been a long time. All right,
man. Sorry, forgive us. We haven't even drunk anything yet.
Hold on. Yeah, hold it down 1 second.
Yeah, so we definitely forgot to plug in to turn on the speaker, but we're here now. We made all kinds of jokes.
Oh yeah, we did. It was crazy.
Man, we gave out the secret. We gave out Drake's phone number to send beats.
Yeah. The link to the Nicki Minaj pictures.
Yeah. Timberland just called. Hey man, all that happened, bro.
Yeah,
and the mic was off.
It was all bad. So we gonna go ahead and run. We was really talking about Collie Weeds though, how he converted from Reason to Ableton.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get back into the tattoo conversation too. But anyway, I'm gonna rerun this whole thing, man.
Hey. Rock him this joint.
Nice.
We rusty guys, forgive us.
Tune in on Instagram or YouTube
Yeah,
to
man.
build with the producer community. Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Someone said we gave out the Krabby Patty formula. We did.
We did. And the Big Mac secret sauce formula. So what up, man? Welcome to another episode of UnQuantized Podcast. As I was saying before, when nobody could hear me, I am Sound Oracle. To the right of me is Young Trizza Flock of Flame over there. Definitely. So, I don't remember everything we talked about, but we were talking about how Collie Weeds came from Reason to Ableton.
Welcome.
Trizza said he's been FL Gang recently. And he didn't know where he was in life on his path. He doesn't know where he is. I'm between dogs.
Yeah, I'm between gangs. You know what I mean?
So my question I posed to him was, if you had to get a tattoo of either one of those to wear for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Ableton too, cause I'm looking at the logos on my computer, right? I mean, even though the FL, I'm a vegan, the fruit that can kind of go that live, what I mean? Just that could mean a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You can spin that to a lot. Yeah, I think I gotta rock with Ableton. Yeah, Ableton got the better logo. Fruity Loops logo looks like something you earn on Crash Bandicoot on like the second level.
It do. It look like it come with a coin sound. It come with some type of sound.
Everybody said they thought their phone was messed up. No.
Nah, it's just us.
We rusty, man. We a little rusty. It's all good. We back.
It's been some time. So basically, should we start with the heavy shit first? Might as well get into the heavy shit.
Yeah, we can get it out of the way.
All right, man. So listen, as you notice, we've been gone a couple times. I think we did like 2 shows in the last 30 days instead of 4. And as you know, the first one, I got my wisdom teeth taken out, which is true. I did. What I did not tell people is I also, when I went to get it cleaning, they told me I had to get my wisdom teeth taken out, and they also found something on my X-ray, so I had to wait a week to see what it was. Went into the doctor. I had to get a biopsy at the same time I got my wisdom teeth taken out, so it took me a while to heal. Found out what it was. They said it's not cancer, so I was pumped about that. However, they told me it was a tumor. Pretty aggressive tumor, kind of rare, only occurs in the jaw, etc., etc., etc. So, after that, I healed up from the biopsy and the wisdom teeth, and then immediately went and got another surgery to get the tumor removed. That was last Monday, which is why we did not have a show. Nobody really knew except Trizza. So, everything is good. Probably sound a little funny for a little while. And I hurt like hell. I'm in crazy pain right now, but the show must go on. We are here right now. We are UnQuantized. Damn it, we are back.
Spam the hearts for young Oracle, man. He out here still. First of all, Oracle pulled up to an event this week.
Yes, I did.
I was like, busy hit me like, yo, I'm gonna be there. I'm like, he's like, is Oracle coming? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I hit him. He's like, yeah, I'll be there.
That was my first time like out in like to a real event.
Right.
That was my first time coming out, and I left my medicine at home, like my pain medicine. I was at the event going through it. I was hurt.
I had no clue. You was roasting everybody just.
Come on, man. You still got to roast, man. But yeah, thanks to you, Houston, Trizzy Track, Beats by J Black. Too busy roasting people to be hurt, man. You know what I mean? And by the way, just in case it was cancer, I had some cancer jokes on that.
Ooh,
I had some fire cancer jokes on myself, but I had to keep them in the tuck, man.
Throw them away, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad everything's good, man. I was like, bruh. Because the first time I didn't even know, bruh, Oracle did one of them shows and was dealing with all this. I had no clue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, what's going on?
Then once I found out what it was, I kind of told you, kind of didn't. I think I might have went and even prepped to get the surgery and all that stuff. And yeah, just went ahead and handled it. Shout out to Dr. Walker and all those cool people out there.
Collie Weed said, Dark Jesus. Boy, good one. I like that one.
Facts.
The brand is strong. We know about the brand.
Facts, you already know.
Yeah, so young Oracle said, can't nothing take me out.
Nah, can't nothing take me out, man.
Teflon Don.
Yeah, man. So yeah, went in for a cleaning. Got a bonus tumor. Got the tumor removed. All that good stuff, man. I'm a stronger man for it. 3 procedures, 3 surgeries all in my face. But I'm still here, and I'm still handsome as ever. So
this how you know Oracle was in a good mood. He called me talking like 50 Cent.
I did.
He called me like, "Hey, yo, man, you already know what it is, man."
Yeah, come on. Oh man, I had the whole Kanye through the wire thing. Facts.
Yeah, so shout out to that, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad everything's cool, man.
Yeah, my man, we still here, man. We still strong. Can't take me out, man.
Yeah, I just laid low because I had my little week. It wasn't nothing compared to that. You know what I mean? I had a little sick toddler, and I just need a break from social media.
That's a fact.
So I was just like, let me take my break. Let me get my life together. Shout out to my homeboy. We redesigned the producer kit,
Looking fire, by
top
the
to
way.
bottom, redesigned. Everything's brand new on there.
Looking fire.
So I'm glad it's done because that's been the last 3 weeks of my life. Has been looking at HTML code that I ain't looked at since MySpace or Angel Fire.
Jeez.
And now, that was a whole ordeal. You know what I mean? And so, we back though.
Man, appreciate it. Young Fiction Live say, I'm glad you're okay, Oracle. Man, I really appreciate it. Peace music. Salute to Oracle. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man. Oh, by the way, my diet has been crazy.
Oh, what they got you on?
Still rocking the applesauce.
Ooh.
Applesauce, yogurt, mashed potatoes, smoothies, and vegetable juice. I've upgraded now to bananas and super soft vegetables because I was fiending for some vegetables. Like, I just, above all, like, I want some damn vegetables, man.
Can you do like soups and stuff, like the lentils and stuff?
Certain soups I've been doing, like brothy, sipping soups. By the way,
sipping on some Suzu.
so I got mad stitches all in here, so that's why I'm talking a little crazy. So words like soup and super, I'm trying to get them together. So yeah, and also a lot of people know I'm supposed to be in Paris right now, so I know people are gonna be like, "Aren't you supposed to be out?" I had to cancel the Paris trip, obviously, because of everything that's been going on. But shout out to Music Producer Convention, man. They understood. That's my family out there in Paris, so everything was cool. I'm actually supposed to be giving my workshop today.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So
I was gonna just take your place.
just go out there and be
Yeah,
funny.
just act like I was you. Just don't say nothing.
Just open my Ableton, because you
And
know
just
the
be
whole thing
confused.
is an Ableton.
Yeah, I would have just been confused. I just would have been present, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Talk amongst yourselves, please.
I be calling FaceTime. How do you do this?
Hold the phone up to the mic. I'll tell it what to do.
And speaking of events, so we kind of spoke about it, but we went to the young homies, the Cymatics.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to Cymatics.
Cymatics, it's dope because all of us, we know each other, right? And until recently, we just started linking together. But like before, like Capsons, the Decaps, we all knew each other, but we were all kind of separate. And I feel like now everybody's kind of clicking up, and everybody's like meeting each other. Everybody's doing business with each other. So it's dope, man. So we got to link with Cymatics. That was my first time meeting Steven.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so we got to link with there. Busy Works Beats was there. Shout out to the homie Busy.
Facts.
Amon Jackson was there.
Shout out to Amon.
Beats by Jay Black was there.
Yes, sir.
Trizzy Track.
Yes, sir.
Houston Singletary at Ableton.
Yes, sir. We got a little squad. Every time it's something like this, we all like stand in this circle.
Yeah.
I was there. I think Trizzy was there. The Beats by Jay Black thing. Trizzy came in. Busy. Yeah, we got dope little.
We're definitely the table that's like freestyling at
Oh,
lunch. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely that table because we definitely was over there acting a fool the whole time.
We cut.
Oh man, shout out to Houston. Houston Singletary, bro. It's so funny, bro. It's rare that I meet people that's got the level of sarcasm that we do.
Yeah.
And so when I meet somebody like that, I just appreciate it. Yo, Houston was going off, bro.
Oh yeah.
It was good times, man.
Yo, you gotta appreciate dry humor and sarcasm. We all about that life. So shout out to you. Also, man, shout out to Smoking Aces.
Hey.
He was helping me on a lot of things over the last week behind the scenes. Even though he did not know why I needed his help so much, he did not know what's going on. And I think he just got in, so he still might not know what I'm talking about. But man, thank you for everything you did this week.
Get an air horn.
Yeah, for sure. Also, shout out to Zulu Child, same thing. He was helping me on a few things, and he didn't know why. But I don't even think he's in here yet. But I'll let them guys know, man. Thank you.
Shout out to the community, man.
Yeah,
a lot of this stuff, bro. Chambers been coming through for your boy,
oh man. Shout out to Chambers.
Shout out to Chambers, man.
Yes, sir.
That boy gonna be alright. That boy good.
That boy good.
So yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
All right, man. So enough of the heavy shit, man. Let's get into the straight fuckery. B-Von Music is in here. What's happening, man?
Hey, what up, man?
Yes, sir. So, BET. You were telling me something cool about the BET. I did not see the BET Awards. I didn't see anything.
I give them applause because BT's trying. You know how the awards were just always the same.
Yeah.
The hip hop awards used to be. I remember at a time when I first moved to Atlanta that it was nothing but fights at the BT Hip Hop Awards.
Oh, that's a fact.
Like that. I don't know if y'all remember the G Unit MMG thing that happened. That was at a hip hop awards. That was in Atlanta. I was right there.
Damn.
It was always like kind of a
Yeah.
little Smokey Robinson.
Yeah. Oh, shout out.
Ooh, shout out to that.
Sounds like a young purchase.
Ooh, I like that one too. That was a good number.
Woo.
But yeah, so they're always been a little weird, and I feel like they try to make them not as hood, and then they did the social media awards. So BT is trying to figure out their ground.
Right.
But some of the performances, well, one they had like a hip hop, like a rap battle in the show, like
A battle.
like a Cassidy versus but not Cassidy, but one of those kind of battles
Okay.
in the middle of the show, like 3 rounds. So that was kind of weird.
Was it good? As far as rap battles go.
It was just a lot of yo, my gun talks, so my gun. It was just a lot of that on BT, and I'm just like, bro, this is this is daytime TV, bro. You can't be doing this the whole time. Yeah, but I mean, it was cool. I wasn't mad at it. And then I don't know why she called me. Messed me up. Okay, sorry, but so it was weird. And then some of the performances, bro. I don't even
Tell me about Little Kim, the Queen Bee. Shall she proceed?
Little Kim. I wasn't a fan of that performance. I just felt like they shouldn't have put her up there like that. I feel like she didn't practice for it. It was one of them it just seemed rushed. I don't know if it's just me, but
Did she do all the hits?
She did a few, and Lil Kim got hits, bro.
Oh yeah,
Bro. Even at her little Scott Storch run when she had lighters up and all, bro.
Oh,
Lighters up is a smash, bro.
Damn, what's that, Scott?
Scott Storch, bro.
Woo.
Scott got some joints, man.
Woo-hoo.
And I feel like Scott kills with that female rap kind of vibe, that up tempo.
Yeah.
Cause that Remy Ma, all them Remy Ma songs he had, they killed in the club.
True. But overall,
it wasn't even the songs. It was just Little Kim performing was kind of weird.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to her getting an award.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to her for the award.
And
I just didn't. Yeah. The performance I could have been cool on, but shout out to Lil Kim. She a legend. You know what I mean? They had Lil C's.
How C's do?
He was good.
He killed it.
Looked the exact same. Looks like he gonna be like that until he's like 60 years old. Like the exact same.
C's look like the baddest kid in the lunchroom. Yo, DJ MacGyver, what up, bro?
Hey,
Nigga said,
MacGyver.
I love gun bars. I know you do. I gotta holler at you too and tell you everything's been going on. But anyway, so I had an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Oro Soul Beats, as you know, he's been providing us with topics over the last couple of weeks. He had a good question. Which is better, BMI or ASCAP? Well, first of all, if you have a performing rights organization, if you're with BMI or ASCAP or whoever you with, just put it in the chat.
That's a good question.
Yeah, put your PRO in the chat before we get into this, because I know a lot of y'all are registered with somebody.
CSAC don't get no love.
Dog, what happened with Greg?
I think he works at a publisher now. He lives in Tennessee.
Okay, nobody really, I ain't gonna say cared about CSAC, but if you was in Atlanta, you knew Greg. And CSAC was always, man, CSAC Greg, man.
CSAC is it's very private. I think you have to kind of get accepted in. It's not like you could just, ASCAP, you could just go to the website, pay, what is it, $25? And then, I don't know what it is now, bro. I signed up for ASCAP. You know how your card say your membership? I've been a member since 2004, bro.
Damn, I think, I'm probably around there too. Yeah. Wow.
So that whole process is, I don't even remember it anymore.
Damn. All right, so let's see what we got, man. Let's go back. Beats Music, ASCAP, College Music, BMI. We got ASCAP, BMI, ASCAP.
That was about what?
At H2O Ab is ASCAP, BMI. It's really 50-50.
It's about 50-50. Huh.
Damn. All right. Cool. And we even 50-50. You ASCAP, I'm BMI.
Mm. My only reasonings for joining ASCAPs, right? I said ASCAPs. ASCAP is.
You gonna shout at the targets?
Targets. It's because I knew someone who worked there, right? So
Right.
when I first moved to Atlanta, my which is crazy, bro. The rapper Trav Rich, right?
Right.
We were roommates in college. I believe his godfather maybe was the head of ASCAP.
Oh.
So my first like big studio that I got to work in and like sit down and like they had nothing but equipment. You can rent equipment, like those kind of sessions.
Yeah.
Was because of that situation.
Oh,
So
shit.
I had been dealing with those kind of people before I even came to Atlanta. So I signed up for ASCAP because I just knew people there. And then Pharrell was there. I was like, oh, that's all I need. I know people. Pharrell's there, and they used to be different with the payouts.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's like that anymore. BMI used to be like every 6 months, and then
BMI is quarterly.
yeah, it used to be because that was another reason. I was like, oh, I need my money now, bro.
It's my
Like-
money and I need it now.
Yeah, I was like, man, like I need this bread now. I will say BMI throws fire parties. You ever go to the BMI parties?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's lit, bro.
Never.
They be lit.
For real? I
Oh.
thought ASCAP threw the fire parties.
You know, it's crazy. I normally DJ a lot of ASCAP parties, like their holiday
Yeah.
parties. For years, I DJ'd their Christmas parties.
I guess I know. I hear about a lot more ASCAP parties.
Now BMI be having some damn spam risk. Stop calling me. Yeah, spam risk been blowing my phone up.
But I know when I was in New York and I was doing my whole New York thing and I finally got invited up to Def Jam and then when they wanted to get that record, Dragon wanted to get that record from me. They was like, yo, yeah, who you with, BMI or ASCAP? And I was like, no caps, no whatever. So I remember I had to go back to Baltimore. I drove back to Baltimore that night. Got two of my homies, got my man Winston, my man Ken Butters. And I was like, y'all gotta go back to New York and sign up for this thing. Y'all trying to go. Man, we hopped in the joint. We was listening to Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth, all the way back up to New York. And I went and just signed up for BMI because Ice Pick, recipes Ice Pick from Rough Riders was like, yo, just the BMI offices down there. It's free. Just go there and sign up. And that's why I went. It'd be weird reasons why people are where they are.
They all do. To me, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, long as you can get them on the phone and you can answer, because I ain't gonna front. I hate registering songs. I never,
Oh, bruh.
bruh, that's I don't never want to do because it's not hard. It's just tedious.
So what's your process for registering songs? Do you are you on?
Hey, you want to register this song for me?
Bruh.
Thanks. And then I'll check it.
That's a fact. Cause for some reason on the computer it's just
Yeah.
and they ask you a lot of questions about other people's shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Because sometimes you just gotta submit it and then see if they like do a revision and
right.
it's like a process. Yeah.
Man, shout out to Loretta Gadsden at BMI. That's who I call. She straightened me out. She got me some back money that I was owed and all that.
I need to go over to the office because now all the people that I know that used to work there, I think left. My homie John Sierra, she used to be at ASCAP. She's at TuneCore now. She runs TuneCore Atlanta.
Oh shit.
Jen, my other homie, she just popping. She's somewhere on private planes. I don't know what she does, but she,
So yeah, cause ASCAP got an office here.
Yeah, it's right by my crib.
I don't even think BMI got an office.
No, they do. Yeah, they do.
I really need to get in touch.
Yeah.
I need to go down there.
Yeah, they got a little. I don't think it's like. I mean, the ASCAP office is this little section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they both got it. He says Diego says, "Wait, you did Hell on Earth?"
No. We was just listening to Hell on Earth. I did this Drag On song. And that's the reason why I needed to get with a PRO.
Hey.
Yep.
Shout out Diego out in Miami cooking up.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna be out there. Was it this week? No, next week.
Bro,
I think I'm
ain't nobody where they. Matter of fact, this was supposed to be the week that the show was canceled.
Hey, right.
But the other two shows ended up getting canceled, and I'm here, and I'm supposed to be in Paris.
In Canada, it's called SoCan. They went for the name. SoCan sounds a lot better.
That's
all
fine.
right. Yeah. ASCAP and SoCan is in BMI is like cool name. That's alright. SoCan sound like something. It sound like a lit ass dance hall party.
Yeah, you going to SoCan this year?
SoCan about to be fire, bro.
Somebody said ASCAP is $50 now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, BMI since 2006. Shout out to Young Realistic. Also, he was holding it down too when I was going through what I was going through. Shout out to him. And he sent me back some fire mixes today. New shit coming next week.
What about y'all ain't rocking with Sound Exchange?
Damn, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Oh man, dog, y'all better get signed up, man. Better get them coins.
Yeah, get them all. Get them all.
I'm not, and don't. I know somebody's gonna ask me technically what's the difference between ASCAP and Sound Exchange, and I don't technically know, but I know it's different, and you need to sign up for it. And that's what I know.
That's what I've
I think
heard.
Sound Exchange is more like Pandora digital stuff.
More new age.
Yeah, and ASCAP is more like radio, venue, stuff like that.
So Flight School Beats, he was asking which is better. Which was the question that Oral Soul put down, which is better? And our definitive answer seems to be
About what and what.
it seems to be the same to us. There may be subtle nuances, but I don't know the difference.
Yeah, but I would look up too and see. A lot of times they have events and stuff like that. I would go to them joints just so you know. You could kind of network with people that's around.
Yeah.
To me, that's the best thing is with me knowing people that worked at ASCAP. Dog, anytime I had questions, I didn't know how something worked. I'm just like, I would just pull up at the office, like, yo, what do I do in this situation?
I remember when I got here, people was trying to convert me like it was a gang.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I had a couple meetings at CSAC about converting.
Man,
You got opt-out date.
we cutting checks over here at CSAC every time you see Greg. We cutting checks over here.
They bogus for that opt-out date. You know how that works?
No.
And
what?
so it's like any of these PROs, it's a date that you have to send a letter in to say that I don't want to be in there no more. And then if you don't, it just automatically kicks on your contract again.
Oh.
So it's like you got a window to get out if you do want to get out. So that's, I mean, just something to keep in mind. Most of the time, you're never gonna really want to leave.
Somebody is ODing right
Man.
now. Like you don't know it's a Friday for me, bro.
You're right.
Let me just make sure.
Diego said that's his favorite beat ever.
Oh, hell on earth.
That is, you know how I know that's his favorite beat? Because that's like the third time I've heard him say that.
Bruh, that
He's brought up that record before.
listen, that whole
Yeah, that beat slapped though. I ain't even gonna front.
that whole joint. Hold on, what? 1099. Okay.
Let's see. ASCAP collects performing royalties. Let's see. Sound Exchange collects non-interactive.
There you
The man
go.
knows his stuff.
There you go.
What do you fellas know about Song Trust? I feel like it's pretty much the same.
Is Sound Exchange? Or
I'm thinking it's kind of like TuneCore a little bit. Oh, that's what I was looking up. I'm pretty sure because it's like a publishing kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's like TuneCore. Like TuneCore has its own like publishing kind of deal that you can do with yourself and distribution in a way. I mean, it's a mixture of the two. I feel like it's kind of like ASCAP and what they do, and then it's kind of like something different.
I'm just happy there's so many options.
Oh yeah, because back in the day it was like
Bruh,
this or that.
two. You had
Take it or
two,
leave it.
maybe three, but CSAC was not
Yeah.
the move back then.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more options, even for like musicians. I got put on some crazy stuff. I don't even remember the names. I'm sorry,
It's all
but
good.
it's for musicians.
So wait, while we get into another topic, I had a question out here. In an effort to get to know our audience a little bit more, is there anybody in here that is not a producer? That's what I would like to know, because it's a couple people we know like they're not producers. They might be writers, they might be artists, or whatever. So yeah, what do you do? Even if you are a producer in here, just put what you do in here. Just little census. I'm here with the census bro.
Census Bureau.
The census
The
bro.
Census Bureau.
Yeah, I want to know. Like, are you a producer? Are you a writer?
This
Are
is
you
a-
an artist?
This is a good question. Please define producer.
Ooh.
Ooh, she said checkmate on you.
Ooh.
Bow. That's when you got the big joker.
Right.
That's when you got the big one, the little one, and you got the two. And you just like now you just like, what you gonna do, bro?
I feel like that's one of those never-ending
Yeah,
questions.
that's very true.
I can only answer it in context as a producer is. I'm trying not to use the word in the definition.
Right.
Oh, yeah, but a producer to me is like the foreman on a construction site. And some producers or foremen, you might get in there, you might actually be building shit, but the main purpose is to oversee the whole building of the structure, make sure everybody's in line, the right people are doing the right jobs, and you're reaching the desired outcome.
Fact.
That's a simplified, contextual definition that I would have for a producer.
Let's see. Let's fictionalized as a songwriter.
Nice.
I mean, but you can. I mean, technically, you can be a producer and a songwriter. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best songwriters are very good producers.
As a producer, you get songwriting credits.
So it's about, yeah, it's about what and what. Let's see. Chamber says engineer. Let's see. In that case, I'm a beat maker at the moment. Says EMH Beats. I'm a producer. I make alternative hip hop and house music. Ooh.
Nice.
Shout out to the house music, man. I don't see enough people repping.
That's true. That is true. It's always refreshing to see somebody making house.
Yeah, I always enjoy a good little,
Creative because
16
I'm
bar intro with nothing but side chain. You know what I mean? I love it.
So Wenzo says creator because I'm doing this is solo right now. Yeah. Yeah, until I can recruit a tech savvy team. First of all, shout out to you for recognizing the fact that you need a team. I don't care who you are. There's a lot of people out here in our community that are probably real headstrong, and when you ask a producer specifically like about their dreams, it's always a goal of I want to do this and I want to do that, and almost everybody's dream involves only themselves.
Yeah.
Especially producers that are just starting out, and I was no different.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be a super producer and all this and all that, but you realize everybody has a team. Everybody needs a team. So.
And if you don't, you probably ain't that far.
No, yeah, exactly. So man, shout out to everybody that's on my team. Trizz's on my team. I'm on Trizz's team. You know what I mean? But you're gonna need a team. So shout out to Wenzo for recognizing that.
Oracle, what's better, quantity or quality?
Ideally both, but I would say quality for sure. And I don't even know what we're talking about specifically, but just generally from my perspective, quality. But what you want to do is you want to work on your systems, and by systems that means workflow, all the procedures and processes you have in place to make whatever it is you're making. And I always say you want to achieve the desired result as efficiently and as quickly as possible. Because once you get a good system to where you can knock out, let's say your desired result is your 100%. However long it takes you to knock out that 98% of that, or even 100% of that, if you could shorten the time it takes for you to make it, you can keep producing that 100% result. You know what I mean? So, and then ultimately, so I say start with quality, and then ultimately, ultimately it gets to quantity because you get your systems and your processes a little more well-oiled, and now you can just produce that desired result over and over. And don't get it confused. It's not just finishing faster, because people always be like, well, if you rush it, I see the joke there. But like if you rush it, well, then you miss out on the process, and then you get sloppy and all. No. Achieving the desired result. The desired result is a perfect, or as close to perfect result as you could possibly think of. So that's what the result is. Anything short of that, you didn't achieve the desired result.
Damn, I nigga get a bar. Bar Mellow Anthony.
4-3.
Let's see. What do you think about Ableton stock plugins versus Valhalla? Is that how you say it? Is that
Valhalla? Yeah, you killed it.
Okay. Because if that's not how you pronounce it, that's how it should be pronounced.
Valhalla.
Holla. You gotta put a jar on it.
Facts.
It's murder.
Honestly, and I assume we're talking reverbs because Valhalla is known for reverbs. Ableton stock plugins across the board are
good.
Super dope.
Super.
Yeah, they're super dope compared to other stock plugins. I mean, they're just as good as any other plugin. And I tell people the difference between a lot of Ableton stock plugins and third-party plugins is with third-party plugins, you're paying for a nice graphic interface. Yeah. That's it. But Ableton plugins, without having a fancy graphic interface, run more efficiently inside of your system. Right. They take up less CPU.
The GUI.
They sound just as good, and they're not a company that just has like one reverb and that's it. Yeah. Like as they do major updates, they come out with new stuff. Like they got the stock reverb, but then they came out with Echo, which is also a delay / reverb thing. And then you get the Max for Live. They have a super dope reverb selection in there. So, I mean, I think I use the majority of the time. I'll use Ableton stock plugins, but Valhalla, I will break out their reverb every now and again because, in my opinion, they make some of, if not the best reverbs in the business.
And it's easy. I feel like Valhalla has more presets.
Yeah.
So which makes it easier sometimes. When it's just like I don't want to think about it, I'm just trying to do something quick. Like boom, boom, boom.
That's what third-party plugins have over Ableton plugins.
More presets.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good point. Good point, son. Good point.
Let's see. Shout out to the Ableton users.
Come on, man. Ableton Squad is in here, man. And while we're reading and looking for questions, two things I want you to do. Put your DAW, whatever DAW you use. We gotta fill the room.
DAW
out,
Wars.
Yeah.
Grab your weapons.
DAW Wars, baby. Come on. We gotta fill the room out, man. Put whatever DAW that you use right here in the chat.
We hate Reason. No, sorry. That was me.
Don Corleone in the building. What up,
Hey,
bro?
what up, man?
Yeah.
He said, haven't used Pro Tools reverbs on my beats since I switched to Ableton. And that's years now, but mixing the whole track definitely I have to use other EQs and dynamics.
See?
Not mad.
See?
Not mad.
Hey, man. Stock plugins don't sleep. Stock sounds, I'm still not big on with anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody had asked me, it's like, yo, how do you like these sounds that come with Ableton? I'm like, bro, I ain't never opened them.
Ableton surprisingly has some alright sounds that come with it, and there's a ton of like packs that you can download for free. They don't come with it, but you could just hit download and Ableton, and it'll go to the site and download.
Yeah.
I recommend getting. Damn, I'm about to get crucified because I forgot the name. It's called Beat
Tools.
Beat Tools. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Get
Get
yourself
your in there.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the one you like. I did a lot of sounds in Beat Tools. I did a couple kits, couple sounds, and I also did the mastering chain that comes with Beat Tools. I made that mastering chain too, and it's an 808 in there that Trizza absolutely loves.
Oh yeah. I used it the last time I made beats. I think.
See?
I have it saved in my preset. I took it out of that joint, saved it over somewhere else, and I just be dragging this mug over.
Man, listen, and we were using that 808 for years.
Yeah.
That was like the gem that I put it in.
Yeah.
I was like, you have my mastering rack and this 808 that will win every time.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I don't really use the stock ones for some reason.
No.
I don't know. I feel like I came up when a time was using stock was like it's almost like a sin.
Yep.
It's like you using stock plugins.
You gotta switch the mindset.
Yeah.
Also, I think we have more sounds than the average person.
Yeah, that is also. It's like, bro, I don't need no more. I actually need less sounds probably.
Yeah.
Oracle has hard drives by about the year, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is a 1994," and he just pulls out. It's like it's wine. Like this is a vintage '94.
Oh yeah. Oh, these drums. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are 09s. These are good. These are the 09s.
These are good vintage. A lot of Celtic samples in here.
If you ever come here and you're in the studio with me, you'll notice I always say the year that stuff is from because that's how organized stuff. Like the first time Jay Black came here, I'm like, oh, we was going through samples all day. We just rocking out. I'm like, oh man, all this is 2012. For some reason, I was 2012. He's like, yo, so you mean all day? Everything we've been using is from 2012. I'm like, oh yeah, we only went from like January to like April.
Yeah, it's sickening, bro.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we don't really use the stock. Even though the pianos, though, I do use the Ableton stock piano.
Yeah, the pianos kind of.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
especially for like some trappy kind of. Because pianos is like they got to be a little janky.
Yeah.
To make trap beats with it. You don't want to be like the Alicia Keys is too clean.
Super,
I mean, you can do it, but you know, you gotta finesse it. You know.
Super clean. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we got a lot of. Oh man, people in here repping. Shout out to the Ableton users.
Every gang is in here.
Reason 10. Beats Music got Ableton. What's the
Young Brothers in here? Ableton, MPC 2.6.
Okay, FL Gang is in here.
All right.
Ableton and Pro Tools.
Ooh, Ableton and Push. Ableton and Pro Tools is not a bad combo.
Oh yeah, not bad.
FL Gang.
Ableton and MPC 2.6.
Yeah, my guy Av is in here. Pro Tools, Logic, and Machine. I know he was on Machine for a minute.
Pro Tools says realistic.
Oh yeah, of course. He's the engineer master. Wait a minute. DJ. Wait, am I reading this right? EPS 16. Dog. If you use an EPS 16,
What?
man, big up to you.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's I would love to have an EPS
My dog
16.
is taking it back.
Yeah, DJ Splack. I hope I'm saying that right.
What happened to when equipment had numbers beside it?
Yeah, your ASR 10s, your
Yeah.
MPC 2000s.
That's
and
when that's how you know it's good.
right.
Yeah, put some random number. Give me a rolling 583. You know what I mean?
Oh,
583.
505, the 606, the
Yeah.
404.
Yeah, it's just like with TVs. The more numbers beside it, it's like, oh yeah, it's gotta be good.
Ooh, what's that? The Sony 432 Vega 967 6000. Ooh,
That's gotta be fine.
oh, that picture gonna be crispy.
Is that a curved TV? I think so.
Look like a whole damn phone number next to that joint. I need that.
Let's see, Studio One 4. That is so confusing, bro. They should have thought about that when
They did not.
They did not.
They did
think
not.
Of that
They did
at
not
all.
think they would be around too long.
Cause I'm like Studio 14.
Right. Yeah, you can tell they came in the game like we gonna try, but I don't see us making it past December.
Yeah. Ain't nobody say Bitwig.
No one uses Bitwig.
He said FL Studio Samplitude and Mixcraft. Mixcraft, wow.
Wait. Wow. That's a crazy combo.
That's a combo.
That's up there. That's more rare than a Reaper user.
Yeah, that's very. I haven't heard Mixcraft in a minute. And someone just says Reaper is the best, hands down.
Hey man, listen.
I'm not mad at Reaper, bro.
Before Ableton, I was Reaper gang.
Reaper Shotty.
Reaper gang.
Reaper had a nice little run, man.
Yeah.
Are they still out?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. That dog was fire on the low.
Let's see. Reason MPC 2.6. Let's see. Machine Reason Pro Tools. I use GarageBand for iPad on an iPad Pro. Okay, big baller. iPad Pro.
Oh, young fictionalized out here flexing.
Flexing.
She flexing.
Let's see. Ableton 10 with a launch pad MK2.
Okay.
What Oracle calls decorations.
Hey, look, it's a launch pad right over there.
Oracle's the only person that got equipment as like paintings in his crib.
Yep, it's an NPC for decoration over there. Oh, I gotta hang the Remember I had the trigger finger on the wall
Oh,
at the
yeah,
open.
yeah.
I'm gonna hang that joint right there.
My dog got a whole guitar center just hanging on the wall. Yeah.
It's like a museum for modern musicians.
See, Logic FL BM3 and dabble in Ableton Lite and Cubase. Good lord, that's a lot of dogs, man.
Right. Dang, got the launch pad. So Ableton gang pretty strong in here, man. No, no wonder. No wonder.
I needed this podcast right now. Been a rough week. Hey, bro, I hope everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't want to hit the. Hold on, give me a second.
You gotta find the right one.
Okay, just never mind the sound effect.
So in the effort to step it up, I'm about to get you something that's easier to memorize.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit the wrong one and be like, "Are you making fun of me?"
Right.
Yeah, no.
No, I hope everything's cool, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Flight School Beats, MC303.
Oh, yo, y'all.
See, I'm happy I asked this question. There's a lot of interesting stuff in here.
Yeah, this is a lot of interesting setups that I would have never thought of.
Yeah. Reaper good for making samples. Let me tell you something. A lot of when I first started working with Tim, the first couple years I did all the sound design stuff for Tim on Reaper. Prior to that, it was all my stuff from Cubase. But I was really into Reaper when I met Tim and Polo. I was Reaper heavy for years. That's what I was using.
Ain't nobody holding down Digital Performer.
Not at all. I know one person that used Digital Performer. One person.
We got a whole. You remember Don't Be a Menace? And the dude was like, "Whatever happened to holding down the porch?"
That's Digital Performer. Holding down the porch.
Whatever happened to Digital Performer?
Exactly. Oh, Beatmaker 3. All right, Winslow flexing.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother yesterday, and he does stuff in Audacity. Is it Audacity or Cool Edit? In one of them programs, and it stressed me out, dog. He does these elaborate edits, and I'm like, bro, please just get Ableton, dog. You're stressing me out because it just looks harder than what it has to be.
Who's that, your brother?
Yeah, but he fire with it. Like B is the sample chopping king, bro. He can chop a sample, but when I see him doing it, I'm like, bro, please just get Ableton, man.
Hey, come on, B. What you doing, bro? Let's see. Prentice says, Oracle, do you still use? But no, that's good. I'm gonna break that joint out and I'm gonna flex. I should make a beat maker video this week this weekend if I can get myself together.
Let's see. I'm gonna get to the 6.9 thing in a second. Just got rid of my NV88. Good gracious.
Diego. If Diego's in, He's gonna have choice words. for
Jermaine
that.
Dupri is gonna be upset with you. The RZA is gonna be upset with you for getting rid of that MV.
Y'all don't know what this is.
The points.
Let's
Thank
see.
you.
Do you guys do mentoring?
Yes, we both do mentoring. If you go to soundoracle.net and click on services, you will see one-on-one consultation,
Facts.
and as well as on the producerkit.com, Young Trizza does.
Services.
Yep.
One
Services.
consultation. Yeah, you can talk to us about setting up your equipment, stuff to make you better at production, marketing. We talk about it all. It's basically like this, but it's one-on-one, and then we talk way more shit, and it's way more fun.
Yeah, exactly. And it's dialed in specifically to your needs. Like right here, you could ask your question, but we can't spend an hour on your specific question. But we do a pretty good job here knocking these questions out, though.
We used to be terrible.
Yeah.
Now we too good at it. I'm like, all right, we gotta slow this down a little bit.
Facts. Where's your pacing, guys?
Let's see. Do you think the Push 3 is coming during Loop Conference April 2020?
I I wouldn't hold my breath. Honestly, I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
Dang.
But not saying no, but I would not hold my breath.
Dang.
Yeah.
I just be mad. No DJ says digital performer. I just say. No, I'm telling you, me and him used to make beats in digital performer, not know there was a grid, and so we were just flying everything manually. So the beat would be like drifting a little bit.
See, I bet he fired now though.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, stuff like that made. I can tell you how many taps, like in Pro Tools, where you can nudge 100 samples.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh bro, yeah, tap that 6 to the right, bro, and be on point, bro. But if you nudging beats all day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gonna know.
You gonna figure it out. You like, oh, that's 8 taps right there, bro.
You
8
know.
taps, and I'm gonna be all right.
As Diego saying, see here to the right.
Oh, bro, he be killing me.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything. The only thing I would get is that new SP1200 emulation thing,
that's
just for
not
nostalgia's sake.
Will Apple ever make a controller for Logic? I doubt it. I don't think Apple cares anything about.
Apple's not a music company. They're a Walmart type company. They don't care enough about Logic, aka GarageBand XL. They just don't care. They're not in the game like that.
Yeah, I think they like it. Y'all bootlegging, happy y'all bootlegging it anyway. We're not gonna put no money in this. It's not an iPhone or AirPods.
GarageBand and Logic are iMovie.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Just something that comes with our operating system and it's pretty good, but we ain't dumping a whole bunch of R&D or development into this. Well, the
That's
D
right.
in R&D is development, but you know what I mean.
We're gonna keep it busy. We keep buying.
Yeah.
Keep buying this other stuff.
Yeah, we more worried about phones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, Logic, man, we put 3 cameras on one phone, bro.
Now, any UnQuantized podcast meetups during A3C?
No, we did not plan any. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, I turned down every invitation to A3C. I was supposed to be on panels and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, nope, I'll be in Paris. Nope. Now I probably won't be at A3C. I have no passes, no anything.
I mean, we got a little cloud. We can.
I'm pretty sure we could walk up and be cool. Even Amon offered me a pass the other day too. But I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
See,
Find my way down there.
Only One Mellow says, I saw you guys at Cymatics chilling in the cut. Yo, why ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have said what's up.
Oh, you might have.
Yeah.
I feel like you might have.
But we always in the cut.
Yeah. Somewhere drinking something.
Yeah.
It's like, no Jameson? Beer? Okay,
Nah.
what's good beer? Get us good beer. What next best thing?
Yep, in the cut. Cutting up, bro.
Hey.
James Minor, what up, bro?
Okay, so someone asked about this, which is very interesting, right?
Mhm.
What do you think about Tekashi 6ix9ine signing that $10 million deal that he, in jail? So Tekashi,
Wait, is that real?
yeah, he signed a $10 million deal.
Wait, who?
I think his former label, which I'm pretty sure is Capitol, or hold on, let me look it up.
While you look that up, I'm gonna do drugs.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Party time! Woo! No.
Kids don't do drugs, but I'm saying a lot of words with S's in it, and my stitches are hurting. So don't mind me.
This is just a you thing, not an everybody thing.
No, it's not for everybody.
Oh, my bad. thought it was a different kind of party. You know, it's
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little high power John I just took too. But
Okay, yeah, only one mellow. Okay, I remember you. He said he spoke. Definitely, I remember you now. All right, it's hard to see these little the little icons.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell who's who.
exactly.
I'm not surprised at all about Tekashi signing this deal. Not at all, and it makes a lot of sense, which kind of hurts me to say, which is weird.
Yeah.
But if you think about Atlantic Records, right? Atlantic didn't sign him. Just I think it's Universal. That's who he is signed to.
Mhm.
But it's only 4 labels, really 3, 4 labels. So they might be the same
Yeah.
subdivision. Anyway, if you look at Atlantic Records, their business model for a long time was we're gonna pick whoever's popular and viral, and we're gonna put records on them
Right.
and dope records. Like their girl Bad Baby. It's crazy that she got some slaps, bro. To me, it's like she went from Dr. Phil to she
Bruh.
actually got some really good records.
Yeah, I was surprised.
You might not like it, but the quality of the records is really good.
Pretty
you know
damn
what I'm saying?
good. Yeah, she actually pulls it off.
Oh dang, it cut us off. No, it's we back.
Okay.
But so that's Atlantic. Atlantic did that for, and what was it Boom Gang? It was like a bunch of viral people, and they just took them. They gave them records because people are interested.
Did Boom have any slaps though?
No, he didn't have no
I
slaps.
didn't think so. He
He
didn't
didn't
look
have
like
no
he
slaps.
had.
Have you seen him now?
No.
He's like reformed. He talks completely different.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, I mean after you get
'Cause
your
that kid was looking crazy, dog.
yeah, you get your jaw broken with a diamond grill in your mouth, and you gotta have your teeth wired shut for like 6 months. I'm sure
That's a fact.
that'll sit you down a little bit.
Yeah, that's.
But
a fact.
I'm not surprised at all. One is a Tekashi 6ix9ine documentary is coming. Lifetime is somewhere sweating. They're holding casting calls right now for any Latin guy that will dye his hair.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is a joke, bro. What are you gonna make songs about, cuz?
I don't think it matters, bro. I think. Tell me we're not gonna listen. If Tekashi puts out a record in January, we're gonna be on the show talking about it. Every podcast gonna talk about it.
Unfortunately, you are right. I can't even deny that.
So it makes sense
But,
business wise.
but think about what you were talking about before. What is the subject matter now?
He just got to talk about. I don't know. I don't know how you would play that, but I'm sure they don't thought of it.
Yeah.
I will give the kid. He's stupid when it comes to street smarts, I guess. But when it comes to marketing and like content, he's very smart.
Well, I was like, are you gonna be out here doing shows though? But I guess I don't know
But
who would be looking for him.
If they gave him a $10 million deal, I mean, shoot, I would put a lot of that towards security, and I would just do shows.
I wonder what's the stipulations on that 10 million too.
Oh, I'm sure it's some wild.
It's not 10 million off the rip.
Yeah, I'm sure it's some wild stuff to it.
It ain't the Antonio Brown.
I'm sure a lot of it. Shoot, if I was him, I'd be like, yo, I need this much of security, this much to do my album, and then I could live.
That's crazy.
It's wild, bro. But I'm not surprised at all. This is the time we're in, and when numbers dictate pretty much everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like his numbers are gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I guess because his fans don't care.
Mm.
They're not really like.
They're not street people.
Yeah, they're not from the streets. But at the same time, he was kind of involved in some real shit.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's people after you or whether that was just like a real internal
Right.
thing, and the only people you beefing with are the people you were in court with. But at a certain point, if it's beyond that, I'm like, yeah, shit is real. Sometimes you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You can't be on stage and motherfuckers gunning for you and shit.
I just don't know if people, and which sounds crazy, I just don't know if people are gonna go out their way to try to hurt him with all that hype on him. You know what I'm saying? For you to go out and try to do something to him in public, you're gonna have to catch him in public. He probably gonna be super low.
You was known for talking a whole bunch of shit. Like that was kind of your whole persona. So you got to do some persona switching.
Yeah. But I'm not surprised at all. Because I'm telling you, as soon as that Tekashi documentary drop, it's going to be one of the best selling, best talked about documentaries.
Also, one of the most predictable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we already, bro.
Everybody kind of predicted what was going to happen
Oh, yeah.
as it was going on.
We all knew that this was going to end terribly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Ben Trapping curse.
That is the Ben Trapping curse.
We have this thing, it's kind of like the Madden curse of like if you're on the Madden box.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we'll take, well, at the Ben Trapping series, we would take a character and artist and make a character based loosely on them.
And then every time
that
something
person we
bad
pick,
happens to them.
every time, bro.
Yeah.
We just gotta switch it up, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. We got the voodoo doll of sample packs.
Who should we put?
Ooh.
We gotta put somebody on the cover.
Ooh.
Who wants to smoke?
Right.
What's up?
Yeah, we just make a little likeness of you on the cover, and then within a year, your whole life is.
Eve's Bayou.
Ooh.
Put a snake in the ground with some hair in it. You know what I mean? That's a real. Let's see. That's sad. I hope the whole Tekashi thing fails.
Okay.
I mean, I get why. I just don't think it will.
I don't either, but it's a social media thing. It's just all social media.
It's like watching early Jerry Springer. We all knew that it was stupid and it was dumb, but I watched every episode, bro, and I couldn't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
a different crowd.
Yeah.
And the crowd's younger too.
Yeah, and most people, to me, most people who listen to Tekashi are not the people that's gonna be angry at him.
Oh, no,
These
no.
kids could care less about snitching. And
They just want to be entertained.
Yeah, that's it. They just want to see him make memes.
Logan Paul crowd.
Yeah, bro, that's all. They just want to see him make memes and be funny, and put out a song.
He ain't gonna be talking a whole bunch of shit though. He was definitely daring people to rob him and.
Yeah, he was.
I think
wilding
that shit
with that.
is over for that.
He's wilding with that, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people he was beefing with, I'm just like, bro, you beefing with some serious people, man. Like, I don't know much about Chief Keef. I just don't want to just start random beef with Chicago people just for no reason.
No, bro.
You know what I mean? Just, Chief Keef seems like a cool dude. You know what I mean? Like, go play 2K with him or something. You know what I mean? Why are you beefing? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's wild. It's wild out here in these streets, man.
They think fans will accept him even though he's a snitch. I think.
Yeah, his fans will.
Doesn't the FBI own Capitol Records? Just kidding. Hey.
Oh, look, who knows?
Hitmaker signing people to Atlantic. Dog. They take people with following and they put smashes on them, bro. It's genius, dog. It's a good formula. Like,
it's definitely a current formula.
Because if you take somebody nobody knows on the street, you got to deal with the harder part of getting people to know them.
Right. Exactly.
Like, look at Cardi B. I feel like it's easier to have the personality that sells and then put a record on because it's songwriters for a reason, it's producers for a reason. We can make you a hit. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you can deliver and keep being yourself.
Yeah. If you can master that, then it's like, all right, cool, you out here.
Facts.
See, he's gonna have to become a pop artist. I think that his record deal is one English album and one Latin. So he's gonna do the whole reggaeton, that whole.
Wow.
Bro, he about to be. Tell you, man.
Wow. Times are changing.
Let's see. 3 Will ENT. Actually, they about to kick us off. Ask that again. I want to answer that one.
That's a fact. Prentice asked me a question over DM too.
Okay, yeah. So they about to kick us off. We coming back?
Yeah, we're coming back.
Okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do one more section, man. Yeah. So if we didn't get to your questions, ask them again.
Please
or if
do.
We got any plugs?
Yeah, man. Hey, just hit soundoracle.net, and I'm just happy to be back, man. Buy some shit. I don't know. It just sounds galore. Nothing specific, please.
And go check out the producer kit, man. Updated the website. Everything's all shiny
crispy.
and modern and new.
Looking crispy.
Bad Barbie is the A&R. I don't think Bad Barbie is A&R at Atlantic.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
No.
But definitely Hitmaker is definitely VP.
Yeah.
Which is fire, bro. That's crazy, dog.
Hey, man, they know what they're doing.
Dog, he needs people that they need to have those like 30 for 30 career kind of things. People need to talk about his career.
And rebrand.
Dog, that's amazing rebrand. Like, super fire rebrand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they kicked us off.
Okay. But yeah,
he killed the Dang, it did it again, bro.
the no save?
The no save. The no save, my friend.
I don't know. I'll just start putting a link to the YouTube.
Okay, I'll just do it that way.
Can you save it to the phone? I don't know.
It didn't even give me the option.
All right, whatever.
My friend. We are back.
Yes, sir. Are we on here? Are we on here? I don't see anything yet. Let me try again.
Joe Budden
There we
Podcast.
go.
It's Sparks.
What up, man? Welcome to the second half of UnQuantized Podcast. We are back. If you're just now tuning in because you've seen that we went live, man, I am Sound Oracle. To the right of me is the homie Trizza, young Trizza Flock of Flame.
Esquire the third. Junior.
Junior.
This is a good question.
Do you think that social media is necessary to build your music career as a producer?
Um, in this day and age, yeah,
Yeah, I definitely think so.
it's social media is essential to you building your career as a music producer. Like having a car is essential for you to get to the other side of town. You could walk and get there,
Right.
but
It's much easier.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you probably could do it without social media, but it would be a hard sell and it would be a tough road.
It's crazy. On the way here, I was talking to my homeboy about the same thing, right? If you think about all the artists, well, out in Atlanta, for example, right? All the new artists that you hear on the radio, like light skinned Keisha, she got that record.
Yeah.
Summerella, like all these people are influencers.
Yep.
They're influencers first, and then musicians second, or they use the influence to get in the door, and then they make music.
Yeah.
And these are the people that's on the radio. They're above. They're getting on the radio above these established artists.
Above. Well, I'm not gonna say talented, more talented artists, because a lot of these people, like Summerella, she's very talented.
Yeah, some of them got some. Like,
Yeah.
I like her stuff.
But
you know what I'm saying?
if you're an influencer with talent, you got a way better
Oh,
chance
yeah.
than just being a talented artist or a talented musician, and that's crazy. Social media is the new A&R.
Chambers just asked, "Did you just pop a Xan?" Then someone says Molly.
It was close to a Xan.
Legal though, legal.
Yeah, I have a prescription for this. I got stitches all up in here, and the more words I say, like super, they really hurt. It really hurt.
I don't care. I think he's genius. I think Tekashi is a good marketer. He's just very dangerous with the marketing. I wouldn't put my life that involved with marketing.
Yeah.
No, I have moral qualms about like certain stuff now. It's like making certain videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's just a risk. But and I know it sounds weird, but he's very smart. You could tell he's a smart kid.
Yeah.
It's just what he's putting his energy in into is a very dumb thing.
It's very entertaining and it's very in your face, and at the same time, it's something I'm like, it's not really for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
It just seems like a lot, but I'm not in that target audience, so I'm just like, why? I'm kind of like, why? But I get it. If I was a kid or something, I would probably be more invested and care more.
Yeah. A-Trizzle website looking fresh, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. Shout out to my bro, man, who helped me through the whole process, man. That's what he does for a living, is make super fancy websites.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, that helps tremendously.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, who's signing 6ix9ine? What label is giving him $10 million? I believe it's Universal. I'm pretty sure, but I feel like with labels, it's only really 3 or 4 labels now, and everything is a subsidiary of those 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's Universal. I feel like Universal owns Def Jam too.
See, that's the thing. When you start naming labels,
Yeah.
like, no, that's owned by this person. That's owned by this
Yeah,
person.
because it's like, what was it? RCA, Geffen, all of them are like the same.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing.
Yeah. I stop trying to figure it out, man.
Takashi's new bars. I'm snitching like a bandit. I'm a rat. God damn it. That is true.
Yeah. Influence plus following plus talent. Yeah, now that's the combo right there. Yeah, only one mellow. You were right.
That's facts.
Yeah.
How does one stay inspired, and how does one start out of their own? Hold on. Start out. I guess he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Basically, he's saying, how do they keep themselves from being in their own way? So how do you stay inspired, man? How do you keep yourself?
First of all, man, shout out to you, Ben. He actually asked me this in my DM, and I was like, you should join the show on Friday because I feel like it would be a good place to answer that question. And besides, it was just too long to type in. Well, it's a couple ways. The first one I would say is develop a team or just people. Like you're in a place right now where it's a whole bunch of producers in here, artists and writers that work with each other. And I always say you can be uninspired and be having a block, and you could actually get with somebody else that's uninspired and having a block, and you all won't be uninspired and have a block together. It almost never happens. That's the number one and the best way I could see that working is just get with people, collab. Even if you're not like physically collabing, because I think one thing that we talk about when it's collabing, you think everybody's playing some keys, everybody's playing some drums, but a lot of times me and you, we just bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah, all the time.
That's collaborating too. So if you're uninspired and you're stuck, or you feel like you're getting in your own way, you should have a person or people or a group of people that you could holler at and maybe be like, yo, I know one thing. When I'm stuck on something like either this or that, I'll hit Trizza. Or I'll hit somebody like, yo, I got two choices. And the other person's usually like, I would do this.
Exactly.
Boom. Decision fatigue is real.
Oh yeah.
Part of the reason why you can
Super
get in
real.
your own way is, number one, we tend to overthink things. When you overthink things, you'll be stuck with maybe two choices and you'll go back and forth forever. Now you have decision fatigue. You spent so much time and so much mental energy that this simple, what should be a simple decision, is now taking forever. It's taking too much energy, and the reason why is because you are too close to it. You need to have somebody that you can hit and be like, yo, A or B. They're gonna easily be like, oh, B. Boom. Now you can free up your life to do other things. Also, another way is to look to other industries for inspiration, depending on what you're uninspired about. If it's creative, a lot of times, the movie industry, even the food industry or the fashion industry. We were just talking about something from the fashion industry the other day.
Oh, right, all the time.
Yeah, just other industries will give you so much insight, and they can also have you looking like a genius in your own industry because you'll see things that they are doing that you could apply to whatever you're doing, and you may not. It may not be anybody in your space doing that. So that's really a cheat code.
You ever see Kobe Bryant when he was talking about Allen Iverson? He's like, he moved like a shark. So he was like studying sharks.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what the hell are you talking about, Kobe? But then it's like, I mean, I get it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Competitive analysis, True,
and he wasn't just like, damn, it's something different about him. He at least took steps to figure
get
it out.
outside of his own little space.
Yeah, pitch and roll. By the way, those are the main movements of sharks: pitch and roll.
Now this is a statement. I don't. It's well. He says he's just lucky. He worked in a grocery store. I don't agree with the he's just lucky part.
Nah,
because I can name 50 kids that I know that rap and they probably worked at a grocery store and they didn't make that many number ones and wasn't that successful. So for him to have that much success, and even though it is some luck factored into it, don't get it twisted. It's some luck factored into it, but you have to be some sort of talented to get that far. You have to be. Or unless everybody around you is a genius and they just see that they can just,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But even in that, they have to see something in you that they can be like, I can make this kid a star.
Yeah,
that's talent.
Yeah, luck. I don't believe in luck in the mystical sense like people do. Just luck to me, there's a formula to it. It's just someone timing and doing a certain thing during that window of time equal luck.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because the same person could be presented with that opportunity and do the wrong thing, like say no to it or just fuck it up.
People get record deals every day, man.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the timing of an opportunity, a window of time, meets doing a certain action in that time, and that's what's going to spawn the outcome. And that to me is what luck is.
It's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but that Kim Kardashian talented debate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate when people are like, yeah, she's not talented. I'm like, yo, they're one of the richest families, period.
I tell you what, yeah, you get on TV and do nothing.
And be entertaining.
Yeah, because people are like, they don't do anything. There's an entertainment value, and sometimes people could be doing what seems like nothing, but they're doing it so well that you kind of miss what makes it genius, because you can do the same thing and no one's gonna care.
And being a villain is a talent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, very much so.
People hating you, it's a talent within that. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
Did you see the Joker?
No. No. Did you see it yet?
No. You know, I'm gonna see it probably 6 months from now. I'm super late when it comes to watching. I still ain't seen Snowfall. I ain't seen none of that. But I heard my boy is good, man. What's his name?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin. I was about to call him Joe Quan. Joaquin.
Joe Quan.
What's the dude? Jamario.
Jamiroquai.
Virtual Sanity.
Jamiroquai, Arizona killed it.
Yeah, he's a dope actor. He had a movie called Her. You remember that?
Is that the one with the AI?
He fell in love with the phone.
I didn't see it, but I want to see it.
he's one of those actors that's kind of like Shia LaBeouf that they do like crazy stuff to get into the role.
Yeah.
They're gonna do like they're gonna take it too far. Like I was watching something with Shia LaBeouf talking about he filed down his like he got his front teeth removed to be in a character.
No.
It's like, bro, I love movies and money. I just don't care about movies that much to do something like that. But
No.
that's why I guess he's a good actor.
Sometimes
you know what I mean?
gotta study the movement of sharks.
I'm cool.
By the way, Three Will, let me know if I answered your question or you got further questions on that.
Facts. Also, getting with people helps you. If you just can't start the work on your own,
Bro, delegation is key in certain stuff because you can't be good at, and then it's an issue too if you're good at everything. I feel like I don't want to say I'm good at everything, but I feel like I pick up stuff quick, which
Right.
is a great thing and then a downfall.
Yeah.
I have to stop myself from, because I'll be like, oh, that's easy, I'll figure it out, and then I'll just start doing it, and then I get caught up in
Think
doing
you're the person doing it.
Yeah, and it's you got to balance between giving stuff up, and like I trust somebody else to do this,
Yeah.
and then being able to see the vision now and keep the vision there.
I'm
It's
all about that. I'm trying to do way less now.
Man,
And I realize, and we talk about this a lot, just because I'm good at something does not mean I should be the person doing it all the time.
that's
Matter of fact, I think that makes me the most qualified to teach somebody else to do it.
That's
and let
super
them be
right.
good at it.
super facts.
You know what I mean? Because me being good at something is going to lock me into it. I can't do other things that I want to do. And also, it's not really benefiting somebody else the way it could if I taught somebody else and that was now their thing to do.
That is true.
You know?
Let's see. What was your first piece of equipment?
If we're going to go fake equipment, 2 tape decks, and an 8-second tap sampler. But real equipment, a Kai S2000 MIDI to a Alesis SR16 drum machine. Yeah.
I had one of those the little Casio black keyboards with the turquoise buttons on it.
Was that the SK1?
I think so, and it had the little Neptunes, the pew, blue, the sound in there.
Wait, that's not the one that did it sample?
Nah, this
No,
one.
okay,
This
that's
one was
SK1.
just you could just press different. It had different.
Oh.
Here's a clap. Here's this, and it had a little recorder on it. So I don't know if that counts as first one. And then of course everybody had the keyboards with the light up keys on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
teach you Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh, that's what that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We all started on that. And then I think I lucked up on an ASR X. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Then I got a 404. Didn't know what the hell I was doing.
I still want a 404, actually.
And then Fruity Loops came, and then I was like, oh, this is how you do it.
FL, and now you back.
FL4. That's how. I don't want to show my age.
Old school.
Old school.
Old school with the 4.
Working with that subculture right now, Trizza, these 808s bang. Ayy. Had to
Back
screenshot
though.
that. Let me screenshot that.
Facto. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Just do something every day and listen to it in the morning and get inspired again. Repeat. I don't know.
Sometimes that works.
Bro, especially in like our situations, right? We're in the studio about 6 days a week for about, I know I was in the studio for about a year and I only took off major holidays for about 6 days a week.
Mhm.
Most times 7. You in the studio that much, listening to your old stuff ain't gonna do it no more. You gotta find some other way to, because if you're making 5 songs a day,
Yeah, you're going to quickly hit a ceiling
yeah.
as to you inspiring yourself.
And that's why I think it's dope what Atlanta does as far as producers, like how all of them collaborate with each other, because they keep each other hot. Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
like Zaytoven's a genius, bro. Because Zay gave all the young people the swag, and then they gave him the swag, so it was a
Mhm.
beneficial kind of thing. And we look at Zay as like the guy. And Zay
Like
could
OG.
yeah, and you could easily look at Zay as other producers who were in the same spot Zaytoven was. And we look at him like they done fell off.
Yeah.
But because he was smart in the way he held his business down, we're always going to look at Zaytoven like, yo, this is a forefather in trap. You know what I'm saying?
Zaytoven was the Gucci man of producers.
Yeah, exactly. Put a lot of people on, bro. Stay
And
consistent.
then in turn,
Mm-hmm.
kept him relevant.
Yeah. It's so weird to, like hearing Gucci and then understanding how many people sound like him now. And his
Bruh.
whole style.
That nigga's a godfather. Oh, by the way, man, Tracksmith in here, man. Shout out to young Tracksmith. If you don't know, man, go follow him right now. Fire
Hey.
producer. But yeah, Gucci, yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
he put people on. He birthed
Migos,
the
Young
style.
Thug.
Yeah. Yeah, and some people don't know it, especially if you're not from Atlanta or you just don't live here. Like you might overlook Gucci.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Gucci mama.
Gucci
Baby.
Gucci is the trap what Chuck Brown is a go go. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the one, bro. Straight up, the one.
Universal stayed clear of Tekashi until they found out he had a short sentence. They had to make sure they get that check.
I think they're gonna get that man recorded.
Somebody's gonna cash that
They're
man
gonna
out.
be recording his ass from in the box if he had a long sentence.
Nah.
They're gonna figure that shit out, bro.
Yeah, they gonna cash that man out. I'm sure they weren't the only ones bidding on him.
Nah, they
I'm
could've
sure
been.
he got some offers.
Yeah, if he was willing to rap, which of course everybody knew he was, shit, he ready to go.
I know it's weird, but you gotta think. Logan Paul and KSI, who's like a gamer and like vlogger, they're boxing in like huge arenas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know why people won't see these niggas fight.
But it's because they're influential, dog.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that they're outselling most real boxers who box every day, and they was like, yo, we gonna box. And they outsell. So that's kind of the era we in is.
Being known is a little bit greater than being talented
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. And if you're a little talented and you're known, you can get very far, to me.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's real.
Let's see.
I don't believe in luck. Luck only exists in the lottery.
Like I'm saying, man, it's the same thing. It's a certain window of time that something can occur, and it's the action that you take in that window of time that leads to the result. And if it's a positive result, people just call it luck.
That's facts.
Hold up. Anyone realize how rapping is a musical form of poetry?
I think most people got that.
Yeah.
I think they've been on that for a minute.
Yeah.
2 Chainz called it grinding, and timing.
I like that.
See, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, throw the shit over your head backwards and then go in the rim. You know, same shit.
Let's see. If you're feeling what I spit, but when you hear it, it doesn't feel right, what's your usual problem?
Hold on, wait. Say it again.
If you're feeling what I spit, but when you hear it, it doesn't feel right, what's usually the problem?
Well, if I'm feeling it, then how does it not? Why would it not feel right? It's like saying if you like what I'm doing, but you hear it and you don't like it, what's the problem? But you just said I liked it.
Yeah, let's clean that up.
Yeah. Re-ask that if you can.
Let's see. Conjure Mind EP in all stores. Not I was about to say in stores. All stores. Excuse me, sir. Excuse
All stores, baby.
me. Done with SoundOracle.net drums and transitions.
Man, listen. So in case you don't know, man, shout out to Conjure Music and Hive Mind. They put an EP out together, and the whole EP uses drums from SoundOracle.net and transitions from SoundOracle.net, and that's a blessing. Hive Mind also put out a EP that was based on Spacewalk, which was another sample pack of SoundOracle.net. I think that's pretty smart, man. I like that. Not just because you know, of course I'm biased, but I think that's just kind of
it's a dope way of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I was about to say like an offer, but it's a dope way of like, because music we get it the same way. It's never you don't really hit it. So him taking something and making a story behind it, to me is smart marketing. It's like it's very dope of like, oh yeah, okay, now I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna pay attention because it's a concept to it.
Right. It's smart for several reasons. Number one, as a creative, it's a limitation, but it's only a limitation as far as the ingredients that you're working with. But you're not like, all right, well, what am I going to use to make this, or what am I going to? You know what you're going to use. You're going to use this one sample pack. So now decision fatigue. Once again, you're not out there going through a million sample packs and be like, I'm just going to use this one sample pack. I got this much stuff to use, and it's dope for me too because it shows the credibility of the fact that I can have sounds on my site that are dope enough to somebody to feel like they can make a whole album based off of just one pack or one type of thing. So I mean, it's dope, man. Shout out to Hive Mind, shout out to Conjure Music, man. Y'all dope as shit.
Wenzo says, Trizza, do you check for folks reposting your content without asking or acknowledgement?
I'm not gonna front. It used to bother me a lot, and ironically enough, I don't know if we should talk about the Cymatic.
Oh yeah, you can if you want.
it's we ran into a situation where someone was, yeah, we ran into him in person.
Yeah, yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah, exactly. But it was crazy.
It was crazy. I used to get mad, but then I realized the internet, that's kind of how it works. It's nothing, if you put it on the internet, it's not yours anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's yours, you might have thought of it, but if you see people with those skits on Instagram, everybody's going to just take something and then they're going to flip it. That's kind of what makes art what it is. It's,
Yep.
we're remixing something and, you know, my idea, it might have been mine and original then, but then somebody's going to take it and make it another idea.
Right.
So when I start realizing like that, I don't really stress about it like that.
Yeah, the flip is cool. Sometimes people just straight out just take some shit,
Yeah.
which is the situation that you were
Yeah.
talking about. Just be prepared for somebody to roll up on you, maybe.
I mean, to me, it means we got good ideas.
Excellent idea.
If someone go out their way to take them, it's like, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, every once in a while, y'all seen a couple weeks ago, I was mad because somebody literally took the shirt idea I had, the same stickers that I was, same stuff, and it's like, it's frustrating, but
Yep.
at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm making dope shit, so
Yeah.
people copying me, you know what I mean? Like, and I can do this in my sleep. I can keep making more dope shit, you know what I mean?
Facts. Oh man, hold on. Three wheel ENT got that J Black kit, man. Shut up.
Hey, shout out to Beats by J Black too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. Oh man, he about to try to get something made. Homework first though. I heard that.
That's
shit.
what I'm talking about.
Get it, bro.
Let's see, how do you feel about the Machine MK3?
Um, it's dope if you know anything about machines. It's pretty cool. I just don't really agree with the sequencer. It's not my particular favorite sequencer. I'm more of an MPC sequencer type of guy. But I mean, overall, I can't really knock it, man. I got it. I got 3 machines from one. I got the one. I got the studio. I got the MK3. It's a dope beat machine.
Okay, so he typed this man. He said, "Sorry, I said it wrong. If I'm feeling what I spit as I'm spitting it, but once I hear it over, it doesn't have the same feeling. What could be the problem?"
Your problem is there is a gap between your taste and your ability. You have great taste and you know what it should be, but your ability to meet in the real world how you hear it or what it should be in your mind, the gap is just too big. So what you got to really work on is just bridging that gap to the point what you think up here is instantly how it comes out, and only you can figure out like what the differences and all that are. But really, that's the problem, man. It's just a gap between your taste and your physical ability.
And it's not something that go. I still make beats where in the moment I think it's fire, and then I could go back and I'm like, this is alright, it's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens, but that's part of art. Is, you know, you got to work through those moments, and that's kind of what gets you to get to that next point of like, oh, I get it now. This is what I need to do. I could just take this out, and it's gonna sound like this.
Yep.
Boom. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really shortcut to 10,000 hours. You kind of gotta just,
Nah, and you shouldn't want to.
yeah.
It should be fun to meet your goals or meet other expectations. You got to figure out a way to gamify it and make the shit fun.
Shout out to Clifford Henson, man. Shout out to my
Oh,
dog,
shit.
man.
Young Cliff.
Cliff is like, if I ever need any advice dealing with anything tech, anything studio wise, that's the first person I call. It's gonna be Oracle or Cliff.
Yep, that's a fact. And me and Cliff, we talk and we help each other out a lot. Cliff, as a matter of fact, I big him up. We got super dope, fast internet and better coverage in here, in the studio now because of a tip that Cliff gave me. So man, shout out to Cliff, bro.
Let's see. Wenzel said I'm gonna let it slide for now. Then you got to, man. You can't give him put that energy you was gonna get to them into making the next thing.
Yeah, and just realize if you're gonna get mad about it now, and it means that you have good ideas, how much time are you willing to spend being mad in the future?
Because the issue they're gonna run into, right? The people that copy, it's gonna be a point where they need an idea and there's nothing for them to copy.
Yeah.
But you can create something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, you could take that design, bro. I make 5 more
There you go.
tomorrow. That's gonna be better than that one before. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the old school shit of cheating off somebody's homework or cheating off somebody's work the whole time in the class. You mad as hell somebody might have copied off you, but at the end of the day, you know the shit, and they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really just gonna be not in their benefit to keep doing that, on Norm. Meanwhile, your source of origination, you're the creator. You can just keep flipping and keep doing it.
You ever had somebody copy your paper in school and they copy too much, like they put your name or something on it?
Oh yeah.
I had a dude in my class who copied my paper and wrote my name on his paper.
Oh,
I'm like, you got to be the dumbest.
He did not give a damn.
Yeah.
Was it high school?
Yeah, it was high
Oh,
school.
he was high.
It was.
He was high.
It was 8th grade actually.
Oh yeah, he was
It was
high.
8th grade. Walter Knapp, Mr. Knapp's class, science.
Yeah, he was high.
Walter P. Knapp. Let's see. Is that a bottle of JMO? Of course. Any other way is uncivilized.
That's a fact. You know that is our official podcast beverage. I can't drink today.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm off here. I'm off the
Yeah.
water and hydrocodone, but soon come. I'll be back on the JMO train.
Zulu said, Trezor, you a whole different person with the shades on. Oh man, you gotta keep it player. You gotta keep it player.
I see you, player.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep it cool. That's really because I've been in super grind mode. As y'all can see, I haven't really had a haircut. I've been in the trenches, bro.
So my man's like facial accessories.
Yeah, this is to cover up the sleepiness. The not sleeping. I had a sick toddler. Then I've been on grind mode. You know what I mean? Ain't no sleep, bro. I've been, you know what I mean?
Hey man,
Extra coffee.
that's how you gotta do it, bro.
Ain't no decaf around here. We don't do that decaf around here. Let's see.
Oh man. Oh, obscure 8. What up? As the homie said, the J Black kit is fire. He did a fire video to it. I gotta repost your video, man. And shout out to everybody that's been copying that kit. Much appreciation.
Let's see. I feel like I skipped a question that I was definitely about to read. Oh, IDK says, you talking about taking your creations and claiming it as theirs? Yeah.
That's a problem that the other night.
Man, that was such a weird moment.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Without going too far into it, I'm the type of person I couldn't let it go.
Oh, Oracle. Oracle's the most diplomatic person I've met because in certain situations, I'm like, I would have been the one that flipped out. He's so calm. And then it'd be certain situations, he'd be so lit.
Yeah, my thing is I can't sit and talk to you and act like everything is cool knowing I have this problem with you. So I was just like, yeah, all right, but let me talk to you about...
No, this is what he said. He said, Trezor, watch this. Yo.
Didn't you? I was like, yo, what is going on? I definitely did. Because I could not sit there and be all like cordial and all that shit and shaking hands. I'm like, I really got a problem with some shit you did. And I would not feel like a man if I did not address it directly to you while you're here. Because I'll probably never see you again. And the fact that I'm seeing you here now is crazy. So let me talk to you about some shit.
Yeah. Timing is weird too. It's been 2 times where I ran into somebody and it's just like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Like one time I ran into my old roommate when I was living in North Carolina, and we were both in LA, but he lives in the Bay.
Oh,
We just happened to be walking in the street and I bumped into him. I literally bumped into him. I was like, excuse me, and I'm like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
So that moment was one of them ones. So it's like, wait a minute, is that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was a funny night. That Cymatics event was fun. Good times, man.
Oh,
I had a
was
good
great.
time with the homies, man.
It was great. And like I said, that's my first time out the house, like going to an event for a minute, and I had a great. Y'all made that shit cool.
We met Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Bruh. I ain't.
Yeah, it's not even this though.
Right.
But they come kill us.
That's a fact. Yeah. I'm out right now.
Let's see. Let's see. Hey, big ups to IDK. Got some looks from him last year and used them on Halloween video on my profile. Shout out to IDK, man. IDK
Yes, sir.
putting in work, bro. Making content.
Yes,
Sending me
sir.
sounds and stuff. That's what I'm talking about, man. My dog's out here working.
Yes, sir.
Is Sound Oracle gonna have to slap her?
Hey, listen, man. I wasn't, being super tough and shit about it, but I just had to bring it out. Whatever you gotta say about it, you had to say about it. But I pardon the expression, I would have felt very pussy if I did not bring that up, because that's a problem that we was talking about for years, and the fact that we just happened to see homie, I was like, oh man, I gotta talk to you.
He said, bro, they was fighting outside after the. How you gonna fight at Cymatics?
Are you serious, bro?
Bro, come on,
They're
man.
the most peaceful. Not about that. Who was that?
Yeah.
Wait.
It was a dubstep.
Ooh.
That dubstep had a limit.
That riser. Yo, you can't do a 16-bar riser and expect it to get. Huh? You know who was fighting.
Oh, he said Sub-Zero and the anime guy at the event, bro. He knew exactly what
See?
he's talking about. Bro, the whole time we like, yo, Sub-Zero look
mad dangerous. They look like they about to do something.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Yo, the whole time we just watching them, I'm like,
They make me nervous.
something is up. Something up with them. Man.
Get over here!
That's a fact.
Toasty!
Something is up with y'all, bro.
It's people be fighting at the most random events, dog. Like I was at the Bad Boy concert like a year ago, and they doing the Biggie tribute, and they singing "I'll Be Missing You," and they just. I'm like, how y'all fighting during the Biggie tribute?
Fighting at a peace rally, fam. What?
South Maddox is like the last place I would think they'd be brawling out there.
Bruh.
Because it was one, the area is very like calm.
It's very hippie.
Yeah, it's just very
Hipster.
calm vibes out there. You know what I mean? Everybody just want to play their music.
Yeah, it's definitely a peace and love type of thing.
Yeah, man.
How you fighting at that joint?
How y'all got Steven blood pressure high like that?
Come on,
Steven
man.
is trying to out here make some money.
Yo,
man.
Steve don't deserve that.
I feel
man.
like Steve
Come
would be the
on.
one to turn to the bodyguard.
Yeah,
Not in
right.
my event.
Not to jack up.
Hey, lucky Drew on there.
Oh yeah.
Drew the young gunner.
Shout out to Drew. I was looking forward to meeting Drew too.
Yeah.
Man. He wasn't there.
Windsor, so they did back, forward, up, down. Finishing room.
Cheat code Drew.
Points.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, I'm down you calling him Sub-Zero an anime guy. The reason why we
Bro.
call him Sub-Zero is they were in the place with a face mask on, like Sub-Zero.
They look like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It was two of them.
It was two of them, and I'm pretty sure they were twins.
They had to be.
I'm pretty
Twins
sure
or
they
brothers,
were
at least.
identical twins, and they rock back
They
and
rock
forth.
back and forth like the characters
Like,
on the jump.
you know how like you pick your character and it's like,
Bruh.
bruh, that's how they were doing the whole time.
Oh, it was real.
Houston was like, yeah, we gonna stay over here. Stay over here.
Oh, yo, if we go down, we going through that door right
That
there.
way. You hear a guy named say Toasty, just run.
Toasty!
Just run. What's the best way to establish yourself as a newer artist?
Oh man. Social media would be the most general, thing I could say. Just being in most places. I think I would position it as not wanting to be obscure. Like, how do you fight obscurity? What is anti-obscurity? How can I get as many people on the planet to know who I am in a efficient way? Whatever your answer is to that, that is what you should do. And of course, that was just a generalization off the top, but that's kind of how I think of things.
You know what? I mean, it's basically piggybacking on what you said, but my homeboy sent me this dude the other day, right? And the dude has a keyboard, he goes on live, and you tell him something, and he just makes a song about it.
That's fire.
Bro, and
That's
as
genius
soon as I
content.
saw it, I said, genius. And no, if I ever see him, I know exactly who he is. I remember him because he did something to separate himself.
Yep.
So I feel like if I'm gonna be a rapper or I'm gonna be an artist, whatever, I'm trying to figure out what I'm talking about, what's gonna separate me, and then how do I get in front of as many people as possible,
That's fine.
as
Look,
cheap as possible.
and now you done told me about it. I'm like, yeah, you gotta tell me about dude. I want to.
Oh, bro, it was lit, dog. It's like almost like how Wild now they be like, oh, pick a subject,
Yeah.
But he would make the chords on the piano, he got a little looper, he would make the beat, and then he would just write a song on top of it. I was
That's
like, oh,
fire.
my dog is fire, and he does this on stream. People give him donations.
Genius.
Yeah, fire.
Genius.
What's the best season for automation? I would say I like a little like Obey seasoning with my automation.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I like a little paprika.
Yeah. Watch out! Don't put too much sazon on it though.
Yeah.
Sazon got the MSG. So.
What's that? The pepper, but it's got the little salt in the Montreal seasoning.
Ooh, Paris Garden salt too.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Paris Garden salt.
If
Fire.
I'm feeling fancy, a little pink Himalayan,
Ooh.
especially you got the wine, you know what I mean? That goes good with automation. They pair well. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go. There you go, man.
Someone's like, wait, what? What is that?
Right? Like, well, what are y'all talking about?
Let's see. What networking events are coming up that you guys are attending? Ooh, that was a good segue.
Yeah. Well, just so happens there will be an UnQuantized event coming up. We're figuring top of the year.
Yeah. We're gonna try to do it for. Actually, it'll be like next.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually gonna be like next week. Or,
It was just too much stuff going on, and
Yeah.
we wanted to like really promote it, go ham with it.
yeah.
So top of the year.
Yeah. Top of the year. It should be should be good. We want to see y'all come out. The turnout for the last one was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
As you know, man, our panels are always super fire. You're gonna get gems from the beginning to the
Man.
end. Our food is crazy.
The drinks.
The drink. Oh, you know the drinks. The drinks is right. Yeah.
I will say out of the live shows, I feel like we have the most fun. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Ours
Yeah.
is the most fun.
It's the most fun, but it's not like a total just fun. Like you're
Yeah.
getting gems, but
Yeah.
you're gonna have so much fun getting gems. And I think our last panel we had like 8 people
It was-
on
yeah.
lawyers, expert engineers, producers,
Yeah.
A&Rs,
Influencers.
people from Ableton.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah,
We had B Cox give people beat feedback.
Beats by Jay Black. That was his first panel.
Oh, that's fire.
Yep, Realistic was there.
Oh, Jay Black hit the ground running.
Yeah.
My dog did that one and
Yeah,
then on
just got out here. That was his
Dang.
first panel, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
We had Smitty on there. Smitty gave some gems.
Smitty was fire. Amon, you know he always got gem. Atira.
Oh yeah.
Atira was fire. She's a lawyer. Man. Yeah. So if you love that,
AJ.
yeah, AJ's amazing. So if you love that from being there, or you just like the sound of that, and who wouldn't? We encourage you to come out, man. Just if you're not signed up or subscribed to our email list, go to the link in my bio after the show. My bio on Instagram, man. Get yourself a free kit too, man. That's it's fun to sign up for my email list. Yeah, just tap on free kit and you can sign up for my email list and you'll get you a free kit as well.
Hey. And I got I was gonna send it out today, but I just feel like I'm not gonna have enough time after I do the show. But I probably it's gonna go out this weekend. Shout out to Realistic, some free voice tags. So I had a couple pre-made voice tags, just for certain situations. I feel like people, so I'm start dropping some of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, if y'all want a free voice tag,
Protect your brand.
yeah, protect your brand. I had to redo all kinds of stuff. No, Jesus
They be
Christ.
hating.
Oh yeah, it said Alexander Pouchet was there.
Oh yeah.
That's what I meant by AJ.
AJ.
I call him AJ, but
Yeah. So yeah, we had 2 AJs,
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson and Alexander Pouchet.
AJ's a full with it, boy.
Man, listen.
That's my dog, though.
Some people you meet in life, they're very just so unique.
Mhm.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
unique guy.
Young E minor.
Yeah, yeah.
Dog, AJ making a beat. I'm like, what key is that? E minor.
minor.
E minor. Word. Trey Beats was there. Shout out to Trey Beats too.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, we had a lot of people.
You said
there.
Brian Michael Cox?
We had B Cox.
Brian.
We had DJ Demand A&R.
Yep.
We had Trey Beats work with Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, a bunch of people. We had Keith walking around.
Oh yeah.
Keith is
Super
A&R at RCA.
Yep.
We had Amon, Houston, Busy Works Beats, Beats by J Black, Atira who's a attorney,
Realistic.
Realistic
Another
who's an
super
engineer.
engineer. That was our panel.
That was our panel.
That's crazy. And Smitty.
Smitty. Oh, we had about 12, 13 people come. Paul Cabin was there.
Paul Cabot. Just Eric, you just ask him a question, boom.
Yeah.
Just getting gems, nonstop gem, and having fun at the same time. And the food was fire.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, me too.
Hold up, free voice tag Trizzy. Yeah, man, some pre-made ones. I sent a couple people. I think IDK has them. Beats music. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I sent stuff to a couple people get their opinions for it.
Facts.
So yeah, I'm gonna be sending that out in the email.
Squad.
Let's see.
Yep. Winslow was there. She said the live was fire.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next. And the cook up was fire too. I enjoyed the cook up afterwards.
Well, she said, but I got like one flat and one celery stick.
Oh yeah.
That's the rent. Hey, you know we got the lemon pepper wings, man.
Yeah.
Them things gonna go fast.
Yeah, that Jameson went quick too.
Oh, Jameson was super
Yeah.
quick. Yep.
Oh, yeah. We might need your help. We trying to get this Jameson sponsorship for this next event.
Yes.
I know too many people that connected with Jameson. I'm gonna have a fit, man. We pulling up to the meetings. Cause now I'm going to Duce. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
We
That
playing
is-
ball.
Yeah, don't
playing
don't
ball.
don't make us change the bottle. We will change the bottle and change the brand.
I love my voice tag speaking. I may cap another one soon. Hey, let me know. Man, I got a new vocalist. She is fire too. Fire. Cause it's something. You would think having a vocalist for a voice tag would be easy, right? You would think that you could get any girl or any male to say it right. But one, people are very picky about voices, and then two, it's a confidence you gotta have on a microphone that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
And that's it's so hard to find like dope people. But shout out to my homegirl. She was a singer before.
Oh, so
She was
already
an
got
artist, so she got the swag, bro. And then Young Chambers, Young Realistic, they've been swagging the mixes. Oh, bro.
Come on,
They've
bro.
been going ham, bro.
Come on, man. We got fire squads out here, bro.
Boo, boo, boo.
Paul Cavan's on fire right now with Hitmaker, bro.
Oh, you already know.
Paul is Joseco Canseco.
He a fool with it too, bro.
Yo, this little producer squad. If y'all just tell me that Paul's gonna be somewhere, Houston's gonna be somewhere, I'm going, dog.
Oh, we
just so I
pulling
can
up.
laugh.
We pulling up. Yeah.
And most of the time we're all together. It's serious stuff. Like I felt so bad. We was at Busy Drink, and we was.
And you know, busy trying to hold a meeting. You know, Busy's very focused.
Busy was really trying to get us on the right page. He was really trying to do his thing, and we were over there cutting up, dog.
Busy, no man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to go ISS. Right, get out of my class.
Okay, guys, we gotta go.
But yeah, it'd be fun though. I'd be enjoying them joints.
That's a fact, man. We had a good little roasting session with Jay Black and Trizzy Track too.
Man, Trizzy Track had a whole NPC basketball uniform on. I was so impressed, like head to toe, bro. Hat, jersey,
everything,
shorts, shoes,
everything.
I was like, oh, my dog really loves the NPC.
Mm-hmm.
I said he got a basketball in the trunk right now, ready to get somebody
Ready to
21
go.
points.
The crazy thing about those two, so it's Jay Black and Trizzy Track. People that don't know me at Sound Oracle, like if you're just a friend of mine, people call me Black.
Yeah.
And this is Trizza. So it's Black and Triz and versus Black and Triz.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that worked out.
It's like a Gemini man.
Yeah. Yo. Great reference. Oh, you want to see that? That shit came out today.
I'm probably gonna watch it just because I'm such a Will Smith fan. I feel like Will Smith can really do no wrong.
It looks like it's gonna be a fire movie.
Dog, let's talk about how fire Will Smith is as a marketer and businessman.
Dog.
Have you seen his merch?
Yes.
Bro, it's so fire, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, my homeboy got one of the tie-dye shirts, and it's like you put water on it and it changes the shirt color. It's not like a regular, you pour water on it and it just changes the color.
Out here, man.
Fire.
Out here.
And then he got the whole like Fresh Prince line.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, rich ass don't need to sell nothing.
He like, why not? What else am I gonna do?
He's like, yo, Jay gonna have grandkids one day, you know. I wanna make sure they super rich.
There you go.
I'm not mad at
Yeah,
it,
get
dog.
yourself a shirt and get yourself some water.
Dog, and who's not, dog, I'm over here looking like, man, I'm about to cop some.
Pour our hydro water on to the top.
Oh, yeah. The box water.
Yeah, there you go.
A double sell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That's right. What else we got here, man?
My phone died. I know I missed a lot, but I'm back. Oh, man, you ain't missed too much. We just told the secret of youth.
Yeah, we just gave out a placement opportunity with us in your beats.
Yeah, Beyonce was looking.
Yeah, but we already got it covered.
Yeah,
We good
it's
now.
covered, man. Sorry, man.
Yeah, we good. High Mind said great movie. I guess you've seen it already.
Timberland gave us the Dropbox with all his secret sounds,
Yeah.
and we gave out the link. Sorry, man. If you scroll back, man.
I gave out the link to my Dropbox with all the Timberland secret sounds in it.
Oh, dang,
You missed
man.
it. You missed
Dang,
it.
man. Pharrell gave us his favorite chord progressions.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. All
Yeah.
6-finger chords.
Shout out to Pharrell for that.
Man, that's dope. Oh, real quick. So Prentice asked me, I think it was in a DM or asked me anything last week, and I'll try to make this short. He asked me something. Prentice, if you're in here, correct me. Something along the lines of how come I didn't want to be a super producer or something like that. I thought that was a really good question. Questions like that, I didn't even answer them
Right.
in the joint because it was too much to type. But I will answer real quick here. Just like most producers and just about anybody in here, I wanted to be a super producer.
Right.
Until I started working with super producers. Man, listen, self-assessment and self-realization is so necessary. You gotta know when you are and aren't built for certain shit. I worked with Polo and I worked with Tim, arguably two of the greatest super producers of our time. I saw what their schedules demanded. I saw the type of people they had to deal with. I just saw the whole inside, and outside of life. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. I think there are other and it you know, and I went off. It don't mean that I can't produce. It don't I still go on to get placements and all that stuff. But the thing is, some people have such an ego. They're just like, no, I just want to be the best. I want to be there. Like people, I want to be president. You don't want that job.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stress that come with
You
it.
don't want that shit. So I say all that to say, constantly assess yourself. Things that you want and things that you, because a lot of shit that you want are things that you wanted since way back in the day, and you're a totally different person now, and you know a lot more about life. And so just be real with yourself, man, because the easiest person to bullshit and fake out is yourself.
That is right.
You know what I'm saying? And real quick, a tip: if you are contemplating anything or you want to know where you really stand morally on something, just ask yourself why 3 times. I always say that. If you say that you want something, ask yourself why, whatever the answer to that is, ask yourself why, answer that, and then ask yourself why once again. And that will get to the core of why you feel the way you feel. Or you may realize you really don't feel like that. So, and you can do that with almost anything. And it's amazing.
It just made me think of that meme. I think it's like a white preacher. He's like, why?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, that's the joint I put out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when people think like super producer, they think like, oh, this is gonna be a great, and they don't realize all the shit that comes. And one, being a producer, you have to be really good with dealing with personalities.
Yeah.
It is something that I don't think I'm the best at times. Because like I applaud you all the time. I'm like, yo, I would have handled that way differently.
Right.
And like Diego, to me, Diego is great at a lot of stuff, but him dealing with people, he's really good at it, bro.
He's great.
He's really like dealing with a room and like just making sure everybody's included. He's really good at, and that's, I feel like that's the parts that take you to be.
Yes.
You got to be willing to be in the studio all day.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
That was the main thing for me.
It's certain stuff that I realized, like, I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to be in the studio all day anymore. I've done it. It's fun.
Yeah, I don't, and I don't want to make beats that much.
Yeah, I want to do it and enjoy it, and then
It's just other things in life.
yeah, I want to spend time with my daughter. I want to run businesses. You know, like the business part is really important to me now. So it's like me getting into that side of it, and you know, and it's not that I don't want to do that. It's just
all the things.
knowing who I am. You know what I mean?
Facts. All the things that made me not want to be a super producer anymore had very little to do with making music.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Very little to do with that.
And too, the time we're in too is a little different. I feel like we came. I don't want to say like.
Yeah.
I worked so hard to get into the industry and like get around people, and then it's like the industry changed. As soon as I got in there, and it's like, all right, let's figure it out again. You know what I mean? And then it changed again.
It's totally different now.
Yeah, so it's like it's a completely different journey, and it's not, you know, nothing wrong with it. I just gotta adjust. You know, if you don't adjust, you don't adapt, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. But
that's a fact. That is a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Prentice. Oh yeah, thank you so much for answering that question. Yeah, definitely. I didn't forget about it. I never even like hit him back when he asked me the question, but I made sure I was like, next time we do a show, I want to answer that question. Yeah.
Yo, you know what I would want to know? What are some content that you guys would want to see from us? Because it's weird.
That's a great question.
For us, I be thinking people just want to see me make beats and stuff, which is cool. I enjoy doing that sometimes, but I don't want to make beats all the time. And with this content thing, I feel like I mess up because I'm trying to guess what people want, and I just feel like it'd be easier for me to ask you guys, hey, what do you guys want to see more from us?
Yeah, that is. Please, put that here. What type of content would you like to see more from us? And I want to broaden that. The type of content you would like to see more from us together. The type of content you would like to see from us individually.
Right.
And when it comes to me, I know a lot of people are going to say sound design tutorial videos. Except for that. I already know people want to see that. What other type, if it's specific to me, what other type of content other than sound design tutorial videos would you like to see? And it's not even that I don't want to share that type of stuff. I just don't like doing tutorial videos. Once again, self-assessment. I'm not a tutorial video. As you notice on my channel, Realistic does all the tutorial videos, and he's
be killing it.
Does a great job at it, and that's just I can't see myself doing it.
Day in the life content.
All right.
I'm not mad at that.
Prepare for hours of thought it'd be more exciting than this.
They just me and Oracle on the phone talking trash the whole time.
Facts. That's it. That's good though. Thanks, Sam, man. And also, man, please put them all here, but DM after the show too, cause I'll forget a lot of stuff. Do you want people to DM you too?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, DM any type of content that you like to see from us.
Chamber says funny producer skits. I feel like people keep trying to push me into the skit thing. Oracle keeps saying like, "Oh, you're gonna do skits."
Oh, that's fine.
Oracle is calling it, and I'm fighting it. But I do have some fire skits already planned. I definitely have a few. Oracle should get in his computer voice command stuff as it pertains to music.
That would be kind of fire.
That'd be fire.
Break out Young Trinity.
Let's see. No tutorials. Just film yourself working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Zulu. Yep.
Do you guys feel a lot of tutorials, music production videos on YouTube are clickbait with no real substance?
Nah, I feel like they be real and people be out there giving it their all. I feel like there's so many people doing it actually, and there's so many people that are doing it well. Yeah. I almost feel like I'm just jumping into a crowded pool.
Yeah,
even
that's
though
how I look at it.
I know certain things that I do and that I know that nobody does or knows. But once again, I don't think my personality is conducive to doing that, and the fact that I would want to be consistent with it, I know I wouldn't want to like every week make videos.
I wish these companies would give y'all equipment to floss for us. Yeah, after kind of we talked trash about native instruments, I'm pretty sure I know at least for me, I'm gonna be excluded out of that. I'm pretty sure the native instruments don't want to send me anything. So I mean, that's one company that's kind of out there. I'm sure Reason's not gonna send anything my way.
No.
It's a couple companies. Hey, shout out to the companies that do hit us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of, and then sometimes the companies. It's just like I don't know if I can give an honest review about certain stuff, so it's like we don't take it because
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's like
that is a fact.
So it's a little tricky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but hey, man, shout out to the people that do send things through.
Let's see, bringing in upcoming producers and getting another viewpoint of production.
Like a beat critique, like critiquing them, or
I guess it would be like an interview. I don't know.
Yeah. Can expand on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Sounds like that could be interesting.
He said, Tristan, what you say about native? It wasn't just me.
Oh man,
I might have led the charge a little bit.
You did.
It's just
he went in.
It was just a little review video where
he roasted this dude's outfit. I'm
right. You see how he threw me under the bus? He said
he roasted this dude's outfit. Yeah, him.
Hold on, I seen one that was good. Hold on, where's it at?
Trish make a contest for dance? Oh, dancing Afro beats.
What about song like remix contests? Are people interested in that? Because, for example, right, I got a bunch of homies who are artists, songwriters who's work with people, and they have records, and then they put them out and they just kind of sit. And I'm just like, maybe I could get the acapella from them. People could do remixes.
I think that's dope.
It's a good way you can, one, work with some of these songwriters that people would normally have access to. And then two, you getting traction from doing a remix,
I think that's actually fine.
So I thought about that the other day.
That's
maybe something, people could do.
Yeah. You doing DJ sets. Somebody suggested that. Oh, well, see, that's tough, though, because you get flagged. Yeah.
That copyright, bro.
Yeah.
I looked at I'm going to have to start, when I get into this YouTube, seriously, I'm going to have to start another channel because I already have like 2 strikes on the channel that I got from DJ mixes. So I'm just going to start over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what about beat reviews? So that's something that I thought about a lot, right? A lot.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I've actually built I have it built here. This is like a beat review. Yeah, but just got to work out the logistics.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
I would want it to be different. Yeah, I just would want it to be fire. I wouldn't just want it to be like, all right,
Yeah, that's a beat from such and such and such and such.
Yeah.
And mainly because it's people that's out there doing that already, and they're fire at it, man. Shout out to Crucial Keys. He does that.
Oh yeah.
I think Thursday
TJ's DJs.
Yep, TJ's DJs.
He does like artist stuff. Busy is doing some where he's been reviewing stuff. Adam 22. So
yeah, see that's dope. But they doing it their way.
Yeah. So I would have to come up with some little concepts to make it a little different. I got some ideas. I think if people want entertaining beat reviews, we can make entertaining.
Oh
beat
man,
reviews.
what?
I got some ideas.
Little Jameson?
Man,
Little Jameson in the cup?
the only issue too that I feel like is people are sensitive when it comes to critiquing their music, right? And so I feel like we would have to establish it's got to be either constructive criticism at all times, or people just got to understand that we gonna say how we feel.
Yeah, I think it's the latter. You just gotta understand. Look, man, if it's too cold, stay in the house.
Yeah, people be sensitive. If you tell them they kick too loud, they're like, "What do you mean?"
Well, it's like that because
Are those live events being covered footage? We were talking about this. We have all this footage of live events, and not sure what to do with them. I mean, we're gonna use them for certain stuff.
yeah, but
But
we definitely got footage.
But is it something like people will want to just like get? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Cause like the live show last year, we have all the footage of all the panels, all the beat reviews.
Oh, man, the beat reviews were gold, bro.
Nah,
Beats Music, he often posts his
oh yeah,
critique. Yeah.
yeah, we got that in the 4K crispiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we had the big cameras out for that.
Let's see. Remix contest would be dope.
Yeah, I think that's fire, bro.
Clinton Sparks started by doing remixes. His shit was super fun. Get familiar.
And they did.
Yeah, Clinton Sparks is a G too.
Oh yeah.
Another one of those people, dog, took an opportunity and then finesse. You know he does like esports and like
Oh yeah.
why can't I think of the radio station? The one, Brian got a show on there.
Dash Radio.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Super fire. Remix contest would be dope. Okay. I might have to
That's
hit
dope,
up.
bro.
You know, I was thinking about young Sick
Yep.
fan. Cause he got
He's perfect for
he
that.
got a dope record. It was on Joe Budden's joint. You know what I mean? He got some records, man. I was like, oh, we can do a little remix contest. And then my homie, well, I don't know if we could do it with him. Blanco, his album. Go get Benny Blanco's album. I think it's called like Honeysuckle and something else.
That'd be dope. You know who else would be here?
Who?
Cam.
Oh yeah.
You know Cam got songs
Oh,
around,
yeah.
bro.
We might have to do that, man.
I think that would be fire.
We might have to do that, man.
Ooh.
Where are you reading comments from? So my glasses right here. These are the new the Instagram glasses. Right here.
The ICUs.
Yeah, right here in this little screen. It's like the Dragon Ball Z reader.
Yeah.
I see your power level. It's like it says. You say you about 632. 632. You know what I mean?
Of course, I am here. Say hello to yourselves.
No, I really have a phone that's on the charger over here. When do y'all do the Oracle challenge with the certain packs? Y'all should put the footage up of the contestants. Okay.
Yeah.
No matter that.
I actually have a contest that's coming up for the content I'm putting out next week. Yeah, I'm trying to make that huge.
So Oracle, you got any plugs? They about to kick us off.
Yeah, man. Hit up soundoracle.net. Right now, my packs of choice that I will probably making videos with this week. Moon Rocks, the J Black Kit, and Stremulate. Hit up soundoracle.net. Also, hit the link in my bio and Instagram and hit the free kit. Get yourself a free kit. Sign up.
And to go to Producer Kit, brand new website, redesign. It looks beautiful.
It does.
Get Subculture 3. You still get the bonus kit and the bonus ebook if you haven't got that. And then be on the lookout this weekend. I'm going to drop some free stuff and some cool stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Appreciate y'all, man.
That's fine. Don't forget to DM us with the content, the type of content that you want to see from us collectively and individually, because we're looking for different types of content.
Help us.
Help me, help you, help y'all.
Help me.
Exactly.
And now, I didn't time that right, so now we got...
Gotta take the walk.
Yeah, it's maybe about 15 seconds of awkward, just random silence. Chambers any type beat? No type beat report from Chambers.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta get the remote thing. It works with the phone, but it don't work with the live.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be the move.
Should we dance?
There you go. You, one of the fly girls. Is that J Lo? No, it's Trislo. I must do.
What's it? S1?
Oh yeah, DJ S1, SW1.
I don't know if it just saved. It gave me it flashed red when I clicked save.
Who knows?
YouTube, peace out, man.
Hey man, y'all great.
Thanks for the stream. Shout out to mental illness. Is
Okay.
that something we shout out? Do you shout out?
No, not at all. But yesterday was
Gotcha.
mental health day, so
Hope everybody's mentally healthy.
that's a fact, man. Get your
Alright.
mind strong.